Welcome back to the Andy Mack Show with your host, Andy Mack, in the house. What's going on, everybody? Sorry I haven't been on the waves in a little bit, but I've been getting a lot of stuff done, getting a lot of stuff in the works, finally completed, and I guess building a lot of things for the production company, and also on top of that, solidifying radio and talking to people and getting people's interest up here in Key West, and it's really going pretty good, actually. So, have a few people I wanted to plug tonight, and we're gonna play some of this funky ass music. It's by Bob Jackson. Bob Johnson? Yeah, Bob Johnson. Just wanted to make sure that was right. Bob Johnson and the Funk Dogs. Pretty good shit. I was digging on it a couple weeks ago, and that's another good thing about Key West, is that this place is like a massive melting pot of music, and we got some great bands that I wanted to plug tonight. There's one in particular, but we'll get to that in a minute. It's a very big melting pot for bands, street performers, artists, just anything of that nature. A lot of classic rock, blues, big time blues. Like I said, anyway, he was one of them. He started off on the local circuit, is what we call it, and he wound up moving up the ranks that way. So, anyway, that's what we're going to be listening to tonight, and that's what you've been listening to since the beginning of the show. It was Bob Johnson and the Funk Dogs on the Andy Mack Show, the old 10 o'clock spot. It's not that bad, being back on and making sure that major network radio, especially when it comes to the internet, because it's a huge changeover. People are not so willing to listen when it comes to common sense in the radio, especially about FM and what FM's really done to the market. I mean, it sucks. FM is terrible. I mean, what kind of a market do you reach with FM? I mean, that's true, man. Local stuff is always local stuff, but the markets you're trying to reach in a place like this, I mean, it's not really where it's at. I mean, it's not conducive to what you really want. Your audiences are tourists coming down from up north, not the other way around. So, anyway, we'll get back to the show, and really get into some music. I do like his stuff. I think the funk is like the Parliament Funkadelics. Kind of sounds like the same way. You know what I mean? I don't know. Anyway, back to Bob Johnson on the Andy Mack Show. Just kidding. We know. We were just fooling around. We wanted to make sure it sounded like a commercial or something. Come back, be like, Anyway, we're doing some plugs here. Wanted to, definitely get everybody who's listening into the pedicab thing. You come down, the best way to make it around town is on one of these pedicabs, man. These people work pretty hard. Get people around town. I really don't know how the pricing and everything works out. I'm sure it's a big pricey thing if you're going to be like getting somebody to manually drag your ass around town, if you're that fucking drunk. So, yeah, if you want to get a hold of a good one, call Jamie Chapman. She's a pedicab operator in here in downtown Key West, taking your drunk ass from bar to bar to bar. Jamie Chapman, 417-737-3033. Give her a call. She'll definitely be out there, hook you up. Also, I wanted to touch base on this band I wanted to mention. I had seen it earlier on this week. A friend of mine has a band. He had just dropped on me, my buddy Derek. He always hangs out, comes into a place we all know and love. And he has this band called Pitch Pull Puppets. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pitch Pull Puppets. You can find them on Facebook. It's alternative rock. You know, if you have any questions or anything, you can reach him at dunbar420@gmail.com. And he's also a local here in Key West, so, you know, looking into more of this information with these guys, we want to try and get them on our Friday night showcase venue and see what they're all about. I mean, you know, what could go wrong with that whole situation? Besides nothing. Nothing. Anyway, it's good to be back on the air. I must say, you know, what does everybody think about it? I mean, you know, Andy Mack on the air. Again, on a consistent basis this time, you know. What does everybody think? Alright, well, that's interesting. Alright, well, you know, we're going to have to walk on over to the next song, and we'll see how Jack Johnson, Bob Johnson's brother, Bob Johnson, Phil Johnson, Jack Johnson, who gives a shit? These guys are good, man. You should just listen to them. It's cool. Anyway, here's another song from him on the Andy Mack Show. up on that whole piece with the Bob Johnson and the Funk Dogs. That was pretty good. I tend to like that kind of stuff. I don't know. It sounds really a lot like Saturday Night Live. That's what it sounds like. Night Court and Saturday Night Live, like a halfway mix between it all. A little nostalgia back to the days of Alf. What can you say, you know? Anyway, if you guys are looking for any kind of henna or temporary tattoos, go see our friend Renata. Hope I have it right. Probably not. She's at 305 Duval Street. It's right past Fat Tuesdays. If you need to get a hold of her, number 786-273-2875 for any kind of questions, or if you want to make an appointment with her. Henna lasts 30 days. It's completely safe, and it's a lot of fun. So if you want to sit there and hit that, have a little tattooage that doesn't want to fucking stick to-age, you know what I'm saying? You can wash it off in 30 days, or at least it comes out. It's not permanent, you know. You get drunk on Duval Street, you wind up with a fucking tattoo on your ass, you know. In, out, on your cheeks. It's pretty bad. Anyway, we're going to be wrapping it up pretty soon. If anybody has any questions or comments, hit us up on the email, theandymacshow@gmail.com, or you can reach us on the website, macdonaldproductions.org. Come check out what we do. You know, a lot of what we've been doing is trying to reformulate the whole thing, and we've done this from time to time, but this time we got real serious because, you know, we have ownership in a network now, and this show was always the pilot, and it's like trying to fit myself into time slots that I've created, you know, and also just making sure I have a show and everybody else just has a show too. You know, we're not going to be having Penfold around. She has other duties, you know, that she wants to take care of, and she has dreams to pursue. So, you know, we had her on for a while, and you know, it's been a lot of fun. That's why interns come and go. Anyway, we're here in the studio. It is 10:26 in Key West. I haven't really seen any kind of current events that have been going on around here. It's been pretty boring, to say the least. Actually, it's been really boring. I can't really think of anything that's been going on. Oh, yeah, except for that Bieber thing. I mean, who the hell cares about this kid already? I mean, seriously. That's why he's so famous, people. It's because you keep on sitting there feeding into this bullshit with this kid. The male version of Britney Spears. Hey, at least she's doing stuff, you know, on the comeback. It's pretty good. Wouldn't say that's bad or anything. I'd say that's pretty damn good. But anyway, always love doing shows. Always love plugging people. If you want to get on the show, if you want to buy some, you know, airtime, sponsorship time, or anything like that, please get in touch with us. You know, we would definitely love to hear from you. It's the AndyMacShow@gmail.com, or you can, you know, hit us up at MacDonaldProductions@gmail.com. You know, everything's Google-based these days. Anyway, you know, if you have anything that you want to say about a show, a recommendation, anything, doesn't matter, you know. I think our next show, we're going to be playing a lot of, like, old stuff, you know, a lot of throwbacks, like Duran Duran. Who the hell listens to that anymore? Nobody but us. So, you know, hopefully we'll have a whole bunch of other stuff going on too, but right now, at this moment in time, it's just good to get back on and tell everybody to see what's going on, and, you know, let everybody know what was going on all together, instead of keeping everybody in the dark about it, you know. So, anyway, 3 more shows to the end of the network, season with the network, rather. And we're pretty excited, you know, be 14 shows, be another season, and move a little forward, keep moving forward. That's all you can really do, you know. It's all you can really do. I mean, I guess, that and shit tons of money. That's what keeps networks running. That's what keeps this shit running. Did anybody ever fucking ask Ted Turner, about how much money he was spending on his network? No. Because they didn't give a shit. They're just like, play more TV for us, old man. That's all that matters. Man. I guess. Anyway, we're here on the Matt Andy Mac Show, and we're trying to do it up here on the Andy Mac Show on the Mac Radio Network with me, Andy Mac. Anyway, tune into the next show next time, and we're going to love to have you. And, like I said, we want show ideas because the last three are going to be the most killer. So hit us up, let us know, and we'll talk to you then. Talk to y'all later.